And I'm so messy, and I'm so smooching clean. Oh, welcome back to another episode of Smoochie Town in the new studio, Brandon TV. Let's go, baby. I want to thank Jungle Tea. I want to thank Remix. I want to thank Fermentation House, and I want to thank Brandon for having us here today. And before we get to the first guest in the new studio, she's very talented, very pretty. It's the Smooch of the Week, guys. And guess what? We get a little repeat customer. We had a little fling a couple years ago around the Halloween time. Super spooky, I know. Kind of love bombed her, but that's neither here nor there. So we remained in contact. She hit me up the other night while I was out with my boys. So I kind of ignored her. And then 6 a.m. comes around. She's probably just waking up. I'm still out with the boys on the way home. I answer her. She answers me. I'm like, ooh, you want a little bed and breakfast action? She was like, yeah, sure. So I went straight to her place. And by breakfast, we had a little morsel of chocolate mushrooms. Ooh, I have a sweet tooth. And 2 hours later, I was in one of her fur coats that she had a lot of, a little suspicious amount. And we were watching How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And then I showed her how a guy can come in 10 seconds. We have sex. And then she is beautiful. She's had some work done in a great way. Fake lips, fake boobs, that may be my type. And after I did the deed, she looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, do you like my tan lines? And I'm like, well, yeah, I kind of really do. It's kind of my kink. And she was like, they're fake too. So the boner that I did have left is now inside of me, and that's the Smooch of the Week. Oh, I love tan lines. So, we're going to ask my guest how that Smooch of the Week was for her. The comedian all the way from Louisville, Kentucky. Give it up for Katherine Blanford!
Thank you. You got all my credits right. I'm gorgeous and from Louisville.
Yeah.
Great job. And you said it right. And hilarious.
And hilarious.
Yeah.
And loves hospice.
Loves hospice.
Yeah, big hospice gal.
Can't wait to be in hospice.
Yeah, well, first of all,
that's the gig I want to book.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
What do you think about this Smooch?
Wait, so did she, they tattooed?
No.
Wait, the tan lines aren't tattooed?
No, it wasn't a spray tan.
No, I've heard that people are getting tan lines tattooed now.
It was definitely that because it was permanent, she said, for a bit.
Where was her tan lines?
Oh, on her boobies. Like, it looked like she was wearing a bikini in a perfect summer's day for the past week, and then now she had it off.
So it's like the opposite of blackface. It's white tits.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's getting really translucent.
What is the tattoo the white part? Or were her tits? Was it white triangles?
I don't think she got her whole body tattooed tan, and then just, because it had like this.
So her tits were white?
Yeah, her nipples were white, and then like the circumference a little outside.
So you think she tattooed that whole thing?
It had to be.
Or maybe when she got work done, she got not just the silicone, she literally got a whole other woman's skin, outer exterior tit on her. So it was just pricey. Unless it's a cadaver.
I don't even know what that is, but
you don't know what a cadaver is?
No, what's that? What's a cadaver? What's a cadaver? Forrest, what's a cadaver? Oh.
Oh yeah. Like when you die, I used to have a bit about this. I've been talking a lot about death. I always talk about death, actually. Yeah. When you die, and you say you're an organ donor.
Facts.
Okay, so you give somebody your eyes that need your eyes, you give somebody your kidney or your liver if you still can, if they're still working, in your heart.
Yeah.
Why not give a poor woman in need your tits if they're still good tits?
If they're still probably matching the skin tone.
But maybe not.
Tough.
Maybe not.
It's just all different colors. Like multiple people's tits.
One's hairy, one's not.
Yeah.
One's a thick nipple.
Yeah. How do we feel about that? Like girls with hair. I think it's gross. I think like live your life. Like girls with armpit hair. A lot of like feminists, they like body hair. They aren't conscious about, or they don't care because they stand up for women's rights, I guess, and that correlates. However, do you as a woman feel like, no, shave your pits, sister?
No, I don't give a shit. I mean, I shave mine because I don't want it, but I don't. I think it's also, I don't even know if I'm doing it because I'm a feminist. I think some people are just like, what guys don't have to shave. Who at what point decided that women have to shave? So I'm just not going to because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I don't care either way.
I know it's a loaded question.
No, it's not a loaded question. I do feel like the only reason it would be too much, in my opinion, is sometimes when people don't shave, sometimes they really want you to know.
Yes, they literally do. They like purposely like reach for something.
Yeah. They're like, I'm not gonna shave my pits, and I'm gonna get a wall painting job. Where I got, or like I'm a window washer now, as a woman, and now you're washing.
Tough job to get in.
Washing skyscraper windows in a tank top, and or like car washing.
Well, welcome to Smoochie Town. We go up on a tangent there about women's body hair.
Wait, can I tell you a bit I had about,
again,
one more thing. This isn't dating related at all, but I was like, why not? If you die, back to it.
back to death.
Okay, and you have an open casket.
Mm-hmm.
Why not they're cutting you open to embalm you? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not get like a tit job then, or maybe a facelift then? You don't have to pay for the anesthesia. You don't have to worry about scarring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if my kidneys are bad, put them in my tits.
Oh.
And sew them back up. So while I'm in the open casket, everyone's walking up to me and they're like, she looks good. She looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have her tits?
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah,
Has anyone ever done that? Has anyone ever quit plastic surgery
for really
the
rich people?
Open yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm
vein.
just saying, think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, welcome to Smoochie Town.
As you can tell, I'm very good on dates.
Yeah.
I'm a fun first date.
So how is your what is your first ideal date? How do you get Katherine Blanford?
This is crazy thing. I don't really date. I'm so bad at it. I need you to teach me. I don't like first dates. I don't do dates.
What do you do? Sex? Straight sex?
No, what happens in my relationships is you meet, you probably in the business somehow, somebody knows somebody and your friend and everybody goes out for drinks after a show, or you guys all meet at a party or whatever, and then, you end up meeting that person, and then within the hour, you're in an argument with them.
Yeah.
And then you're fighting. Heated argument, and then you're pissed off, and then you leave, and you think about that person for like a week or so, and then the next time you meet up, there's a lot of angry sexual tension, and then you end up hooking up, and then it's a very toxic on and off again relationship for the next 4 years. And that's how I date.
Oh, okay. I like it. So you have a pattern of that. So you like to play the game.
My relationships aren't usually like, we met on the basis of I'm interested in dating and wanting to try this out, and then we go on a date to see if it works, and then it blossoms after that. Usually my relationship starts
just naturally,
organically and toxic. Yes, that's how I like it.
Okay.
Dates feels too forced for me.
Ooh,
I need it to be.
I think that's smart. If I
can't crazy?
Have a night out with you and have fun as like friends and stuff, like maybe go on a bender. I think that's attractive to me because I want to be able to leave you at a bar and hang with my friends.
Yeah.
And you can hold your own conversation with.
Yeah, it really is the best way to once you start dating somebody and then you're like, I'm going to test them. We're going to go to a party of mine or my friends and see how they hang there. Essentially what I'm doing is starting there.
Yeah.
Meeting them at that moment.
Yeah. Because if I can't hang out with you in a social setting, I don't want to hang out with you alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it is kind of like if you really do want to meet somebody, it's not the fastest way to meet somebody. Unless you're out all the time at Barney's like you are.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. And then none of those young, fine, established women you meet there, future lawyers and senators and doctors of the world.
Wall painters.
Who is George Clooney married to?
Ruth Bader.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's right.
Yeah.
I always forget that about them. You're not meeting them under very well established like situation where you're both like getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You go out and you're shit-faced, and then you bump into each other at the pool table, and then you end up having sex on that pool table that night. And when you leave that night, you're like, I think I kind of like that girl. I'd like to see her again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where we should be meeting people. Let's stop online dating.
Have you ever hooked up with someone from Barney's? Met someone there, and then fucked the whole
Kind of.
Ooh.
Kind of.
How did that happen? Did it happen?
Well, I met somebody, and like after we were hanging out, we went to Barney's a few times.
Okay, that's like a thing.
Yeah.
And then had sex after. Nice.
Yeah, Barney's is kind of that thing for that, huh?
Barney's is just, you can smell, it's the sexual tension, it's palpable.
Yeah, it's very sexual, and it's very demonic in there. There's a lot. I've seen people with horns in there.
Oh, bro!
I have.
Yeah, in capes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like walking around in like a Slytherin nightclub.
A Harry Potter themed Slytherin nightclub.
Yeah, it's like it's very sexual. Everybody's very hot.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of different like characters in there. There's all different styles.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your craziest date story, would you say, in general? Like, your worst date?
My worst date?
Yeah, like, I know you said you don't date, but, like, you went out with a guy or something, and he just, like, his breath stunk. He was rude. He, like, asked you to split the bill, which I think is disgusting.
Really? I don't...
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, it would be a turnoff now. Before, I had been dating a little bit recently, and, like... There was a period of time when I was dating a guy, nice guy, great guy. And I thought I am woman, I am independent. And I continuously like offered to get the bill. And it wasn't like, no, let me get this. It was like, I got this. And he was like, oh, okay, thanks. And I was like, oh, I didn't. Like, no, I was just offering to do the dance.
Yeah,
you know?
do the dance.
Yeah, and so, but he was a nice guy, but it was like, once I pick up the bill, in my head, I'm like, this is fine, this is cool. But then the rest of the night, it's all I thought about. And I was ticked off.
Right? Is the power dynamic off, and now he's not getting a blowjob.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Correct. You're going to go down on me, and then I'm going to fall asleep. Because I got this, so you got that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how, like, the traditional, I feel, kind of, like, dynamic in a relationship is.
I know. I hate to say this.
Are you an old-fashioned girl from Kentucky?
I wouldn't think I am, but after going through that experience with that guy, dating somebody who's like, I got this, I'll cover this, da-da-da-da-da, now I'm like, that's hot.
That's hot.
It's so hot.
Even if it's a Jersey Mike sub, you know? Like.
Yeah, sure. But when you pay for stuff, I'm like, you're going to get it.
What else is he going to pay for?
You're going to get it.
Yeah.
Like, it is... And I'm like, it's probably like her. Okay, because what it is at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not going to have to, like, cover this on the back end. If you can pay for all this stuff, then, like, this isn't going to be a worry in this situation, in this relationship.
Because you want stability in a relationship and in a lifelong partner.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm not necessarily, like, looking to be, I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. I don't want a purse. I don't want anything paid for, etc. But I also don't want to be breaking my back to pay for somebody else.
Oh, okay. I feel that. But what about, say, if you were to go on vacation with someone, a few months talking, hey, let's go to Cabo. And he doesn't offer to get your flights and whatnot. Is that a turn off? He'll get, like, all the dinners and stuff, but, like, the big stuff that is, like, oh, if you want to come.
Yeah.
Have you ever been flown out? That's the question.
Have I ever been? Yes. I've been flown out and put out.
Put out?
Flown out and put out because you didn't put out.
Yeah, hey.
A few times, and then recently, like with that, I've paid for some. And
What trips were more fun?
The ones where it was paid for.
Yeah.
It really was. It's so hot. But I'm also like, I don't want them to resent me. So I'm like, okay, if you got the hotel on the spot, I'll pay for my flight. Okay. I want a little bit of like, I got my own shit. I want a little bit of like, to let somebody know that I'm not I'm not a puppet. A mooch. I don't like feeling like a mooch.
I hate it.
So I got my own shit. I'm gonna cover something. But if you're like, you know, you have to cover everything. And like this one trip, like I got the rental car, and then we were like about to go to the airport and park. Like he got out. I was like, oh cool, well he'll get the gas. And then he went inside of the gas station and got a Slurpee. And then like, I got the gas. And I was like,
No way.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
So it's like I will pay for my flight or something, or like let me get a dinner or 2 dinners, but you have to pay for one big thing.
Yeah, that's all guys want, at least in my opinion, is some contribution.
Yeah.
And because especially if I have to ask for sex, there shouldn't be, like, I want a girl to greet me with lingerie sometimes. You know, like take sexual initiative.
Oh,
like I want my bills to be jumped.
Are you saying ask for sex is just in general, or are you saying like if you fly somebody out to vacation, you're like,
No, not vacation differently, just in a relationship in general.
oh yeah.
Like I think there should be like, girls get horny too. Some say they're hornier than guys, which is a lie.
That's, how old are you?
How old do I look?
You're 27.
21. Close. 29.
29.
Yeah, big 3-0 next month.
You're 3-0 next month?
Gemini.
Oh my God, look at you.
Yeah,
Look, and
yeah.
you have 2 chairs?
I have 2 chairs.
You have furniture. Wow, you're doing well. You have this?
I also sleep here too.
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah,
you have
the
some
spins.
you have some decorations?
Yeah.
Good for you.
So you think girls are
Table's
hornier than
broken in the
guys?
back. In your 30s, you just wait. Give it 3 years. You'll see the shift.
Why?
I always heard like women saying it too, like in your 30s, like you get so horny, and I was always like, I wasn't in my 20s. I was always in relationships, and once you get into a long-term relationship, I think even if you're horny, you don't think about being horny because the sex is just there, so it's easy. So you're just like, if I'm horny, I just have sex, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you're single and you're horny, especially like you can tell a lot more. So I don't know if I didn't pay attention in my 20s as much, but I got into my 30s and I was like, holy shit, where's the easiest prey? Like, where's a man? I don't even care if he's, you know, I don't care if he's like, yeah, he doesn't even have to be hot at this point. Like, I just got to go find somebody that, not prey, but somebody that is willing to give it up and also looking for it.
I don't care.
But I don't have to work hard
I'll fly
for it.
him out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's probably why I was hanging around that guy so much.
Yeah.
Dude, your 30s for a woman? Oh my God, something happens. It's animalistic.
Really?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Well, speaking of animals, welcome to the jungle segment. Jungle tea. Where's the wildest place Katherine Blanford has had sex?
Oh, had sex? On top of mountains.
Mountains. Multiple
Yeah,
peaks.
yeah, I've hiked a good bit and had sex. I love hiking and going to have sex at the top.
Ooh.
It's so fun.
Okay. Which one was your tallest peak climb?
This one wasn't good.
I'm talking about the mountain.
Yeah, he was pretty tall too. But I did it on Thanksgiving one morning. But there were.
Gobble.
I know that the bad thing is that there were like, there was family. You know, there was a lot of families around.
It's family around at the top of the mountain.
But there was definitely like at one point there was a family. We'd gotten like a little bit down away so nobody could find us.
Okay.
But then their dog got loose. And at one point we were like, we were doing it in a bush, and then somebody's like dog kind of ran up and watched for a little bit. And you could hear them like Mr. Biddlesworth. And we looked down and Mr. Biddlesworth was like, oh, it's a threesome now. And that was a beautiful Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm an exhibitionist, but I think
The fear of getting caught.
no, I think
Was
it's
that
just
it?
nice to have
Public-
sex with a
public
view and with fresh air.
Oh, okay.
And it just feels, you're outside, you feel like an animal.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
How
you're
often
like-
do you have sex? Like on a weekly basis, would you say, like, do you go on the apps and like, hey,
No.
come over? Oh, no apps.
I don't nap at all. I
Bad
can't
experience?
do, the apps are losers. It seems like just douchebags on the apps.
Yeah, like fucking losers. Like total just absolute idiots, especially when they have like multiple of them.
Yeah.
Like Raya and fucking Hinge and
But no, you're a guy, you're looking for,
sex.
yes, you're looking for sex, and I feel like guys You're looking for girls. You don't need a girl with a personality. You just need a girl with
Fake tan
holes
lines.
and huge fake tits.
Yeah.
I am not that, which is fine. But most of the guys on the apps are just looking for some tits and more tits, less brain.
Yeah, but then again, you have to really like work for it on the apps as a guy. If I slid in your DMs, well, first of all, Instagram is the best dating app.
Does that work for you?
I have to slide in with something witty.
What do
you're
you
not gonna
say?
listen. I got a couple. I usually say, you know what's interesting about your photos? Insert name, because then it makes it personal. And then they're like, what? Enlighten me, Marco, tell me. And I'm like, I'm not in any of them. And then so let's grab sushi to change that or something.
That works.
No. Absolutely not. Like, it's like a 50% response rate, and then after that, and then it's a 0.
Really?
But I just like the thrill of the match. Like, oh, she's hot, I'm hot, we both match each other,
Okay.
nothing ever happens. It's like an LA nightclub. Everyone's hot, no one's making moves.
Everybody's just looking.
Yeah.
They're looking at their own reflection in your eyeballs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have another one saying band or DJ, and they're like, what? And I'm like, for our wedding. And then that one also doesn't work. And then so I don't really like ever meet up with girls from the apps. Here and there, but not really. Hinge was one that was good for like more down to earth girls, and then I got banned.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's so easy. No. It couldn't have been a dick pic because you can't send media. I tried. But I got an email like all of a sudden, and then you got banned from Hinge, you can appeal, and I appealed immediately not. So it's so easy. I have multiple people that reply to my story of like, hey, I got banned too or whatnot.
Why?
They won't tell you. Anyone can email them saying, hey, so-and-so had a bad date, this and that, and it's so easy to get banned as a guy. Like over 10
Wait, I
over
can
10
just
guys,
go
over
to
10
Hinge
guys.
and be like, I went on a date with him and it was horrible. What if
Yeah.
and we never went on a date? What if we never matched?
Exactly. Exactly.
How
And then-
fun!
Yeah, but I think maybe it's because like I had a show in San Diego and I was just on Hinge and I was just like matching with girls like, hey, do you want to come to the show this weekend or whatnot? And invite them out. And then I had like 10 girls from Hinge there, and they're all expecting like they're on a date with me. And then they're probably the one was in the bathroom overheard. How'd you meet Marco? Hinge, and then like one. So I don't know, but
Yeah.
I didn't do anything like inappropriate. But like,
Right.
maybe I wasn't using it necessarily to find the one in my life.
Yeah, did you go out with one of them? Did you line them up in the green room and you're like, okay, everybody, you have 1 minute.
Yeah.
Give me a dance.
A dance,
Favorite color, and tell me an interesting fact about yourself.
and
Go.
what are your hospice?
And what are your
insight?
hospice? What's your hospice rider?
Yeah.
That's really good.
So.
And one person won, and the other
course.
ones were pissed off.
Yeah.
I would be, well, on two ends. On girls, that's you're delusional.
Delusional.
Is showing up to a show a guy invites you to. Did they have to buy their own tickets?
No, guest list and stuff. And I
So
was
you
like, you
put
can bring
all of these women on a guest list.
yeah, and you can bring your friends, guy friends, if you want.
You said guy friends if you want? You said that on there?
Yeah.
All right. Some of them are delusional, for sure.
Whose fault is it?
Listen, I want to say yours for being a douchebag for telling 10 different girls to come out, but also I know how hard it is out here to sell tickets.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to move tickets.
Yeah.
So sometimes
But
you
also,
gotta do
I'd
what you gotta
rather
do.
like give some experience and like fill the room because I'm very upfront. Like I don't want anything serious right now in my life. The more I try to, because like I've always wanted a girlfriend. I'm a girlfriend guy. I have 3 sisters.
Really?
Like I really want that. But the more I try, it's forced. And girls love to play the chase. They love that toxic, oh, wait to text back. Why isn't he texting me back?
Right. Well, do you think it's because you don't text back till 6 a.m.? It's kind of a hard chase. You know?
Yeah.
You know? Are you giving off I want a girlfriend vibes, or are you giving off
Do I love bomb him, as you were asking?
I don't
'Cause I love
know. I
dates.
was not asking about love bombing at all. God, you are a fucked up person.
Because I love dating. I love like acting like a gentleman and whatnot. But then once the chase is gone and like we do the deed a few dates in, then I don't ghost, but I'm just like, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. But I tell them from the rip too. Like if it comes,
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, you say you're not looking for anything serious, but you do want a girlfriend?
If it I want a girlfriend, but I'm not trying to force it anymore. So I'm not going in with this intention of like she has to be the one. Like, hey, let's hang out as friends. If it transpires into something else, that was a good word, transpire. I don't think I've ever said transpire in my life. Force, is that correct? Did I use it correctly?
More or less.
All right.
Yeah, transpire. I feels.
It's a big one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Plethora is a good one too.
Transpire feels more financial.
Oh, listen, you about money again. Let's fly around.
Yeah. How about my account transpires into your account?
Oh, nice. So how much do you have? Because it's going to be plus 200.
Okay, well, mine's in debt, so it'll be
So we're
negative
both in debt
200.
now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Who loves
I have
spending
hundreds
money?
of dollars in my bank account.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. The world is going to shit. Spend your money.
Money-wise, I feel broke one month and not broke the next, you know? Like, because I have terrible financial responsibility.
Me too.
But, like, with shows and stuff.
Yeah. And then it comes. And
yeah,
then you're like,
and then it's like, oh my God.
let's get longer hair
Let's go to
extensions.
Laurel Hardware every night this week.
Yeah, Laurel Hardware is a place you go to?
Oh, it's the sexiest, nice date spot. The bartender started seeing me often. It was like my happy hour spot, and then it was my date spot, and then it got too tricky because it was like too many dates.
How do you?
Here we go.
This is what I'm wondering.
Here we
How
go.
do you and everybody that goes to these spots? This I don't get.
Yeah.
How do you guys stay so hot, but you're always partying?
Just because I go there doesn't mean I'm drinking 7 margaritas.
Yes, it does. How are you still so hot?
I
Like you should be fat and bald, and your skin should be
trust me,
flaking off.
the recession hairlines are coming in.
But that's not. You've got great hair. You've got a great body, moist skin. You can't be partying like this and look like this.
I just came back from Coachella.
Why? You shouldn't look like this.
I didn't sleep Friday or Saturday night.
How do you look like this? What is it?
I do a men's multivitamin.
Shut the fuck up. I
and
hate hearing this.
I work out. I probably work out 4 days a week. I go to Equinox in West Hollywood, so a lot of compliments from the gays. And then I probably sound like such a douchebag.
So
we haven't had this long of a conversation ever. Like she's a friend, but like I haven't like really sit down and talk to her as friends. She's like, oh, what a fucking fuckboy.
I mean, this is really remarkable though. It's like you did a deal with the devil.
Yeah, I mean I'm full Italian, so the genes are there. My
Yeah,
parents
that's
are
it.
hot.
Are your parents hot?
Yeah.
Really? Usually 2 hots make an uggo, and 2 uggos make a hot.
Well,
They're both hot.
both hot.
And I mean this in the nicest way possible. You better have an ugly kid. You better have a busted, ugly,
Oh my god, I want a
3-legged kid.
3-legged kid.
Yeah,
oh,
I
trust
hope
me, he's
so.
not gonna have 3 legs. I have a small pee.
Okay, there it is. That's.
I do.
And you should.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you've lucked out
That is my
at-
fault.
yeah,
you ever
you've
see,
lucked out.
What's that movie with She's Out of My League? Remember that one
What's that one?
with Jay Baruchel and T.J. Miller? The girl's so hot, but he's trying to find like a defect because she's so hot. What's wrong with her? She has the perfect job. She makes money. She's nice. She's beautiful, but she had like a weird webbed toe. And,
That was
and
it?
when he saw it, he was like, "Finally!"
Was that the point of the movie?
Yeah, she's out of my league. Why is she with me and whatnot? That's the web toe. It's funny because it's a good patch.
But I'm love to hear that you have a small pee-pee.
It's like 6 rock hard, like Molly dick.
You know what to do with it though?
Oh, I go down on you until you come, and so I have less performance anxiety. Because when I lost my virginity with Allie Carsonson, junior prom night.
Has she sued you?
No, yeah,
How many times have you said her name?
17.
Has she ever reached out to you?
No.
You're joking me.
I haven't made it a clip, but I'm thinking about sending one to her. Anyways, she can't sue me because then I went to her prom the next night because I went to all boys Catholic high school.
Oh, Girls Catholic High School.
Fucking dope.
Yes. Where'd you grow up?
Forever and ever.
Where are you from?
Providence, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. It's very Catholic.
Very Catholic.
Northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she went to fuck her ex-boyfriend both nights. So that's where my sexual inefficiency, like self-conscious, comes from. That like I didn't make her come.
Wait, did you have sex with her first?
Yeah,
And then,
both nights. Lost my virginity. And then she went to fuck her ex-boyfriend. I come to find out Monday morning in high school by Jeff Sabo. Fuck you, faggot.
Wait,
And then, yeah.
was he in the same place as you guys?
No, different party.
So
She
would
went,
have sex with you after both prom nights,
yes.
then left the party and went and fucked him afterwards.
Try to sue that. I should sue her.
Wow.
For emotional damage.
Wow. That's horrible. This is all making sense now.
Oh, I'm so hurt.
Yes, that is so damaging. That's horrible.
And before that,
She literally
broke my heart.
thought about that for an entire week. It was 2 weekends apart?
No, Friday and Saturday night, same weekend.
Wow.
I loved her. Obviously, I lost my virginity to her.
You lost your virginity to her. How long did you guys have sex for?
45 seconds.
Seconds?
Yeah. So now I work myself up to like a minute and a half, which is good.
This all makes sense.
But I go down until you come, and then I'm like less performance anxiety. But then that's why I get fucked up too, so I can last longer.
No, and you are hoping that they're fucked up and they don't really remember it.
Oh, wait.
I feel like you say that not in a blacked out taking advantage way, but just in like a fucked up, we had fun. Then the next morning, wow, our girlfriends asked and they're like, oh, you guys had sex, how was it? And then you kind of just go like, I think it was good. I don't know, we were kind of fucked up. Like that's the response you give, and you're hoping for that.
No, recently though, I've been putting some pretty good numbers up. Like I gotta, when you have sex and like you vibrate, like when you come, the girls comes, and like it comes, and then she said like she really couldn't walk after. Oh God, she texted that to me, and I immediately came.
Yeah, and all of those times you believe her.
Why would she lie to me? She's my future wife.
No reason. No reason at all. We don't want another free dinner.
Yeah.
Watch this. Oh my God. Wait, watch this. God, I'm really hungry. I just want pasta tonight. Or I want seafood or something fresh. Something from a really good restaurant. Hold on, let me text. Last night was so much fun. I couldn't even walk all night. Or all day. Oh, and I felt a little bit of you later during my meeting. Anyways, let me know what you're doing tonight. Oh, you want to go to dinner? Yeah, I've been craving pasta. Okay, I'll take you out, and here's the free dinner. Boom, done. Never came.
So you do admit that girls use guys for free dinners?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've done this?
Yeah, no shit.
No way. Have you done that have you complimented a guy in his sex and then maybe kind of hinted at a date?
Yeah, what you think I'm just going to get hair extensions and not use it?
No way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's so fun.
So girls are the worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the worst.
You're
We're
not
just
denying it.
you guys. It's all a game. You're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I couldn't walk afterwards.
So you're saying...
And after you said you don't have a huge dick, I couldn't walk afterwards.
Are you a size queen?
That's 110% a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie. I'm sorry to tell you on camera.
I put some pretty good pumps in.
And the vibrating, that's fake.
No way. Can we fact check that? Vibrating during sex means that you came. That's the universal
During
sign.
sex?
Yeah, she's coming and I'm still having sex with her and she
Maybe, are you eating her out and she's vibrating or during sex?
both.
Okay.
Are you a size queen?
Yeah. Not in it has to be huge, but we're not doing. I don't. No, that's good. That's.
What this little guy? This is 6 inches.
That's fine. I mean, we can work with that.
Okay.
That's about it, though.
Are you a dom in the bedroom?
No, I work so hard all day long. Don't fucking make me work in bed.
Yeah.
I will call
You want
the
to get
shots.
slapped around?
Huh?
You want to get slapped around?
Love that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good little,
Yeah, I love
just
it.
Not just a big one.
Oh, I will cut your dick off.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'm know how to play it. But also I hate when you a little bit of choking, a little bit of spanking is so fun. But then I'm but it's not the whole time. Stop doing it for the whole thing. I'm I can't, this is... It's a fucking, it's like a bridge in the song. It's not the whole song.
Ooh, okay. Nice. What was the biggest penis you've ever had? Definitely not mine.
No.
No.
It was like imagine yours, and then you glued 6 more of yours to it. And I'm talking girth.
6
I'm
inches
kidding.
is good.
6 inches is good.
It's good credit boyfriend dick.
Yeah, it is. It's like, it's good enough to work with, and if we are having sex for a long period of time, we can figure out how to make it work. We'll figure out the ways.
Yeah. How'd you lose your virginity?
Ooh, in my high school boyfriend's mom's minivan, in a old person living facility.
What's up with you in the hospice?
I can't
that's gonna be the YouTube title of this episode. Fucking Brandon TV. Download the app. Fucking just Katherine Blanford talks hospice.
I really do. I can get over it. Maybe I'm a necrophiliac.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's it. And I just talk about myself the whole time I'm having sex. And I'm like, oh, I'm vibrating. He drove his mom's minivan around. And so I told my parents I was spending the night at my friend Brittany's house.
Okay.
And we had the sex in the back of his minivan.
How was it? Did you love him after?
Oh my God.
Would you come? I heard girls don't even come their first time.
It was horrible. I think all of high school was bad.
Ooh.
I don't think I had good sex until
Barney's Beanery?
Yeah, until the men's bathroom at Barney's Beanery. Probably maybe even out of college. Maybe some in college was good, but but guys don't know what they're doing. Girls don't know what they're doing. It kind of hurts.
Doesn't.
Yeah, it does. I see. I just
What's
had
your
a
favorite position?
little opening, huh?
What's your favorite position?
My favorite position, doggy style, or reverse cowgirl.
Ooh.
Really don't like making eye contact.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. I don't think I'm a lesbian, but I feel.
Where does that come from? The eye contact. Have you ever
I know
done
I'm
with
like
a girl?
No, I've never had sex with a girl or anything genitalia.
You ever played rock paper scissors?
Never played rock paper scissors. Not yet. I've always said I bet if there was a really persistent girl, she could talk me into it though. But I would need somebody very persistent.
Okay.
I'm saying that to be am I a lesbian? Because then when I have sex with the guys, I don't even want to look them in the eyes.
Yeah, because you went to a sorority.
I was in a sorority at college, go Gamecocks, and I was in an all-girls Catholic high school.
So it had to come about. Girls were definitely hooking up.
Oh, in high school, for sure. In the bathrooms, for sure.
Oh,
There's
no way.
so many lesbians in my high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were they hot lesbians or butchy?
No.
Oh.
No, not at
Her name
all.
Pat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any sororities, any fun, any crazy stories? College stories? You said you were blacked out a lot.
I was blacked out most of college.
See, I didn't drink till I was 21, so I've been
What?
playing catch up ever since.
Oh, this is all making sense now.
Yeah,
Were you
I'm an
ugly in
onion.
high school?
I'm an onion. Was that what?
Were you ugly in high school?
No. I was
Sure.
class president, all boys college. It was all state, all American football. I
You
got invited
hot?
to parties, but was it no? I'd never smoked, never did anything until I was 21.
Were you hot?
Yeah. I had a buzz cut, I had a big neck, 18.5 inches. About 15 more than my penis.
You drop a lot of.
Possibly gay.
Yeah, you drop a lot of measurements.
Love math.
Yeah. Okay.
Math was my favorite subject.
You do love math?
Yeah, I'm
For
good
real?
at it. Give me a problem.
2x plus 3 over y.
Next one.
I don't think there was an answer to
I
that.
don't think you said
It was just the equation part.
Yeah, I do know every state
Equals 24.
You got it.
Okay, exactly.
I know every state capital. That's my party trick.
Okay, that's really interesting. I'd make it to about Alabama, and I'd be like, okay, do you need a drink? Cool. Okay, so you were sober till you were 21, class president. A girl
Ruined me.
Wasn't really sure if your penis was inside or not. Left, hooked up with her ex-boyfriend both nights. Now you're just going to all the hottest bars in LA, pretending like you want a girlfriend. But then a minute the girl gets attached, you're like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious. But if you want to come to my show, here I put you on the guest list. And now it's all making sense because you're really just trying to make up for the insecurities you felt in high school, but now you're getting a lot of attention because you're hot and still moist in the face and skin, and it's fun, and you don't want to stop having fun.
Now it feels like a therapist's office.
That's
now
good.
The couches
I
make
pretty
sense.
much nailed it, didn't I?
Now the couches make
Yeah,
sense. Forrest, you don't even know that.
It's good. You get it. You know this kind of guy. Yeah, and by the way,
What was
I get it. I'm the same way.
Okay.
I don't want to be tied down right now. It's so fun.
Well,
we're in the
you're
prime.
building your career, so I don't want someone that, because girls, especially in LA, there's a lot of competition when it comes to like giving a girl the lifestyle that she wants, of like not having to pay for stuff, house, the white picket fence, the traveling. I can't do that right now. I'm building my career.
Yeah.
So like I'm financially can't do that. However, I do want to feel like the man at the end of the day and do that.
So just date them for 3 dates. And then when they want more, you drop them. And you go to the next girl that just wants the surface level stuff for the first couple of dates.
Yeah, but then I'm still investing over 1K at least, because dinner.
God, you love numbers. You really factored that in? How many dates equals 1K into a girl?
It depends. Like I usually spend like $300 to $500 a night for dinner, Ubers, drinks.
300 to 500?
$300 to $500. Ubers, drinks, food, and if we do any fun stuff. Like
What do you mean fun stuff?
drugs.
How many drugs are you doing?
If we smoke a joint,
How much is a joint?
I don't know, like fucking a good one, like $25. If we do a bump, I don't know.
$500?
A dinner at Laura Hardware with how much I drink, I usually I'm like, oh my God, I spent all this money and didn't even get like an over the pants hand job. And I'm the one that's racking up the bill with like the 6-7 drinks. They're $20 drinks.
Are you getting shit-faced?
Yeah. She is. We are both. We're
Okay,
having
you're
fun.
both getting shit-faced. You're both having fun.
And then like we'll go meet up with my friends later at a club. Like it racks up.
Right. It does sound like a really fun night. I get it. So two dates in, no sex, $1,000 easily.
$800 to $1,000.
$800 to $1,000.
It's unfortunate.
Do you
I like to wine and
go?
dine.
Do you go at that point? Do you go? I've invested $1,000 into this, so I'm gonna take on a third date because at some point I'm gonna get sex out of this because I've invested so much money into it.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Shouldn't have said that. That means I got 3 dates before you're like, I'm going to drop you. You're not giving me sex. And I go, fine by that. I got 3 free nights out.
Yeah, essentially. Or like if I end up like we do end up hitting it off and whatnot. That's why sex on the first date. I was talking with Brittany and Brittany on their pod about if you have sex on the first date, does it ruin all hope of like having a long-term serious relationship? And I said, unfortunately, yes.
Really?
Because the chase is gone, the mystique. If she did that with me, she probably did that with a bunch of other people, and vice versa. If I did that with her, she could think.
But what if you get along a lot? What if you're really getting along and there's a lot of vibe?
I have so many hot girlfriends, such as yourself, that like I like to hang out with and stuff, but that doesn't mean I want to have sex with you. Or if like we did have sex once after a date or two, we can still hang out as friends after. Like it's not, it doesn't, because the friendship is still there.
Yeah. No. So, but if you have sex and there's a vibe, it's immediately friendship.
Not necessarily, but there is less of a chance that it would be long term.
But what if it was I met you at the bar that night and we were so drunk it was a one night stand, but then I kept texting you. We actually went, but then okay, not first date, sleep after first date, but met at the bar, one night stand, hooked up, then we go on a date after that. Is there a chance of dating long term after that?
If I have sex with you the first night, yeah, we'll definitely go on a date after. Because that's like a post kind of thank you.
That's, wow. See, I'm into that.
Yeah.
You
need that?
Yes, I want that.
Yeah.
I want to wake up and be like, what the fuck is that? and then like you're kind of weird, and I'm like, ooh, what happened?
I'm a brunch guy the next day.
Yes!
Let's go recap
That's what
the night.
I want. I want
Let's
a
go
one-night stand and then brunch the next morning.
Recap the night.
Yeah,
Go our separate
yeah,
ways.
because you're kind of like still a little bit drunk, but hungover, but so your guard is down,
Yeah.
and then you're really yourselves.
Yeah.
And like you've already like had a lot of awkward sex and drunken sex, so like there's not a lot of like trying to impress the person.
Exactly.
Like you've seen me bent over.
You see me and my cinnamon ring spread eagle.
Yes, see, I like that.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like as a first date. Like
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
should be shit faced, have sex right in the beginning.
I don't know if are you patronizing me?
No, I'm being dead serious. I love that. Like
good.
that is like the quintessential.
Yeah.
I want like
I don't wanna
totally
eat
organic
a steak
vibes.
in front of you and talk about my 5-year plan.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I want to be like shit faced and be like, you know, sharing a coffee because I puked into mine. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I get coffee gives me anxiety, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Dude, this like nerd part of you keeps coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I want to go. Everybody, like, delete apps, go out, get shit-faced, meet people like that, have organic, awkward situations, and fall in love that way.
Yeah. I think that's ideal. And I think siblings plays a big part.
What the fuck?
You have siblings.
Yeah, I have no idea what you mean, though. But yeah, I have 2 brothers. I'm in the middle. Older brother, younger brother.
Even hotter when a girl has brothers.
Yeah.
Because I want to, like, brothers love me, family love me. I was raised very well. And, like, the all-boys cop. No, like, I have 3 sisters. Like, I walk on the outside of the street. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, how I treat women.
How I treat women.
Yeah, but when it comes to dating and stuff, I think siblings, it shows that like there's this protective nature that you have to like be on your best behavior, and like
You do?
yeah,
Why?
like I never would want to disappoint your brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What if your brothers don't give a fuck about that? And they see you as like,
who the fuck is this guy?
no, they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, well, that's even easier then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What do your brothers not give a fuck?
No.
Oh, really?
But they're not like protective at all.
Yeah. How old are
But-
you, if you don't mind me asking? I know
I'm
it's
33.
33.
I have one older
I would
brother.
have said mid-20s.
Okay, I take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good recovery. Yeah, because I've always been like, I'm not a little damsel in distress. I'm not meek. So they're just like, if anytime I bring a date home, they're looking at him like, good luck. You know, they're like, after the date, they're looking at me, they're like, please be easy. He's a nice guy, Katherine. Like, please, like, be nice to him. It's never the other way around.
Do you tend to date like simps?
I don't know how else to say this, but like anybody who I date is gonna, they're not a simp, but like they're not.
You were the pants in the relationship. That's why I asked. I was surprised that you weren't a dom in the bedroom.
It's not. I don't even necessarily that I wear the pants. I just don't. Like I'm very.
You wear the pantsuits.
It's not that I wear the pants like I'm controlling them. It's not that. I'm just super into my career and everything I have going on. So like, if you like have any issue with that, I don't give a fuck and I'll move on.
Nice. If you
I'm
don't have
wearing-
time for me, if you're not making time for them and they're needy or whatnot.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go. See you later. So I'm not. It's not like I wear the pants and tell them what to do. I guess I wear my own pants.
Oh, that's good.
So like I just kind of am like a little bit detached, I guess.
Yeah, because you are, to be completely honest, very intimidating.
Go on. That's my favorite
Oh,
credit
that's your
so
kink?
far.
That's your
Yeah,
kink to
yeah,
hear?
for sure, for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, you're very
Yeah, I think I
intimidating.
do. I like that.
Try to win you over. Because obviously, as a guy, it's tough if you're not the funnier one, especially being in like today's society in the relationship. Like, you're the one cracking jokes. You're the one that all his friends want to hang out with.
Yep.
Because you're like one of the guys, but you're also like hot and a female and
Yeah.
you want to have sex with, you know?
Yeah.
So would you date a comedian?
Fuck no. Not again.
Okay, you
I
date-
tried
you-
it. I'll
you
never
have?
do it again.
You have?
Yeah. There's too much ego involved. There's too many power dynamics at play. There's too many like opportunities that could be missed or that you could lose from like once you break up or etc. You know, is this person in the writing room? Well, they broke up with this person, so we don't want to bring them in.
Yeah.
It might be weird, etc.
Okay.
Or also just shitty things like you might get something and people go, she got that because she dates so-and-so. And it's like, no, she got that because she's fucking funny and talented.
Funny as fuck. Yeah.
And just ego. There's so much ego involved. Why did you get that and I didn't get it? You know, like, and all power dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, power dynamic is so awkward, especially if, like, you know, if the guy is, like, maybe at the moment in time higher status than the girl in comedy, then if she gets anything again, it's because of him.
Oh, yeah.
Or if
People
it's the
just
other way
assume,
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's the other way around, you know, I think it can be kind of embarrassing. Yeah, emasculating. And these are all, like, you know, you're like, well, just don't think about it like that. It's like, you can't not. Everybody else is thinking it.
Yeah. And there is a line of like not giving a fuck what other people think, and
You're
it's
comic.
a thought.
All we're doing is we're just grown up high schoolers.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing is
so
making fun
much
of
of
each
what people
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I'd say I don't.
yeah. Well, you know what? Who I will date, because it's along the same vibes.
Musicians.
Yeah.
Have you dated a musician like recently or anything?
Yeah, a couple.
A couple.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably have good rhythm. They're probably good at sex.
No, they're very bad. Most of them are very bad at sex.
Oh, really? Oh.
Because they're touring more than comics.
So they have sex more often?
Yeah, but it's like road sex.
So it's a one and done. They don't care about them. They care about them finishing.
Yeah, you really people that are good at sex, I feel like, are people who have been in long-term relationships and have learned. They learn how to like groove, and they learn how to like, and they learn how to learn what makes that work for that girl. It's not necessarily like, this is my mood, da da da. It's realizing like each person has their specific things that they like, and they learn how to mold sex for that person. That's when they can be good at sex, is when they learn how to mold. People who've toured their whole life are having sex with randos on the road all the time, and they're shit-faced, and, you know, it's, I gotta have sex in the van before the rest of the guys come out.
Oh.
They've never had, like, long-term
Some passion.
clay molding sex.
Malleable.
Yes.
Malleable sex. Okay, well, on tour, because you tour a lot, congratulations. We haven't even
Thank
talked
you.
about comedy yet. What are we at, Forrest?
Sorry, I don't shut the fuck up.
No, this is perfect.
We're at about an hour.
Okay, well, we'll go for like 5 more, 10 more.
Sorry, Forrest, sorry. Forrest is over there playing Brick Blaster.
No,
He's like, no, you're good.
He's looking up hospice facts.
I could do a whole podcast on hospice.
So very fantastic comedian. Like I would
Thank you.
say one of the biggest up and coming comedians in the game right now.
Yes,
like
say
you're
it.
touring nonstop.
Thank you.
Where's your favorite place to perform?
Pacific Northwest.
Pacific Northwest?
Yeah.
Oh, like the Washington,
Oh,
Oregon.
Spokane, Tacoma.
Best crowds?
Yes, because okay, it's especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
They're cold, but there's not a lot going on other than like hiking and stuff, and they have to drink a lot, but they're not like they're always drinking because they have to drink for survival. So it's a perfect combination but they're not East Coast elites either. So they're not like watching you with their arms folded like, I could do that, or I know somebody who does that, or I watch so much art that you know how it is when you perform on the West Side. They're cold and not much is going on, so when they go to comedy, they're drunk, but they're good at being drunk. So they're not shit-faced blackout, and there's not a lot going on in their town, so they appreciate comedy because it's nice to feel something. Ooh. It's the perfect combination of a good crowd.
Okay. On tour, I don't know, wait, follow-up question. In the Pacific Northwest, was there an instance like performing, do guys come up to you after the shows and try to hook up with you? Like girls, like there's
yeah.
the term chuckle fucker.
Yeah.
Is there like male chuckle fuckers?
Yes, but it's not. It's not the same. First of all, they'll shoot their shot, but they're always very. You can tell before the show they're like, I'm gonna spit game, and then they still have that thought in their head, but they've seen my show for an hour, and they've seen me just like dominate somebody in the crowd in a nice way, and then so they come up and like. You know, it's like a very timid, like, one-liner or something, and then they're, like, looking at their friends for support, and then the minute, like, I shut them down, they're like, okay, and then they, like, scurry away. And they're also, sometimes it's an attractive person, but sometimes the attractive person is alone, and that's an automatic no. Don't come alone and hit on me. I don't like that. That's, like... Do you already have a hotel room planned? Like, do you have a garbage bag in there and a knife that you're going to cut me up? It feels too planned. It feels too creepy. Yeah, okay. Like premeditated murder, kind of. Like, I need your friends there. So I'm like, at least, like, there's witnesses.
Yeah. Wait, during sex?
No, just, like, when I disappear.
Oh, okay. Wait, have you ever hooked up with a fan?
No, I will not go to second location. It's too scary.
So you're just fucking the groomer?
No, I won't have sex with a fan. It's like, I don't know you. It's scary for women on the road.
Yeah.
What am I going to go hook up with somebody I just met in Fargo? I've seen the show.
Fair.
But they're never, like, I see the girls that hit on guys, because girls that hit on guys who are funny on stage, it's only a plus. Like, you could be on stage if you're 6, whatever, and you could be wearing like a crusty hoodie that you've never washed, you know, and you haven't showered and you smell, but you're funny. Girls see that and they're like, it's just like you just got bumped up to a 9 in their eyes. And you know, the guy that she'd normally date, she's gonna let those standards down a bit and go out with you because you were funny on stage. Guys see a woman funny on stage, and it's like points deducted. Because it's like that hurts my ego. And she's got like, she's independent, she's strong, she's confident, she's opinionated, she's a challenge. Not in like she's not like an easy, quiet, submissive person that I can just, it'll be an easy person to take out.
Yeah.
And so the guys that hit on us are very weird.
Okay.
Cloaks.
Horns.
Cloaks. They've always got a deck of cards in their front pocket.
Don't know how to do magic.
They do not. Yeah, it's never for magic.
Yeah.
You know, they've always got like, you know, like some kind of like weird plastic body part, you know, or something, or 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Just like
a lot of Campbell's soup at home.
Lot of soup, lot of ailments and soups.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always just like, you know, it's always just a guy that's like, yeah, I need a caretaker.
Yeah, comedically.
Yes. Yeah. So it's not equal.
Yeah, all right, so I got 2 more questions before I took way too much of your time. How do we feel about green flag, red flags? So I want a couple of your biggest green flags, and I want a couple of your biggest red flags. I'll go first.
Okay.
Biggest red flag is, like I said before, buy my hip. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Buy my hip. Like, give me a little space to be social. But that's just me. I'm extroverted. I get energy from other people. Mm-hmm. So, and then green flag, really good, kind of like stylish, boyish fashion.
Yeah, I love that.
You know?
Yeah.
A cool, like, oversized crop top or a jersey. And then, I don't know, oh my God, the 2 braids right here? Mm-hmm. If you do the 2 braids right here, I will...
What do you mean 2 braids right here? Braids?
A lot of music festivals, like, they have, like, the hair undone, like a messy bun, and then they leave 2 strands.
But you calling them braids? They braid
usually
them?
they're braided, but they can be loose.
Oh, wow. Strands.
Strands or
like
hair.
This is like Britney Spears back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
what are we doing here? Let's go.
Hold on. I don't really have them anymore, but like...
Yeah, and then
this is not it.
Give me a messy bun.
But it's kind of like, this is not it, obviously, but it's like that.
Yes! See, now... God damn it. Forrest.
Hold on.
Forrest, I feel it coming.
Like, kind of like, this is like, you know what this is?
Oh my God.
It's like,
Forrest, I have a boner.
This
Forrest.
is 90s.
Yeah, well, take me back to the 90s because I have a boner.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
I'm pitching a tent.
Yeah.
Pitching a tent.
Crazy. I'm in
Just
too
to
deep.
you.
What?
Nailed it.
Good.
You're so simpatico.
Yeah.
Wait, so green flag, red flag.
I'm going to do on the same lines. Green flag, or no, red flag is when they find out you're a comic and everything you do, they cannot stop referring to you, like being like, oh, are you doing that because you're a comic? Do you think that's funny? You should write that as a joke. And then like when you do comedy, it's like they feel intimidated by it and they kind of like put you down.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like, I'm funny too. I can write jokes. Like, It's like, dude, you don't have to like power dynamic what I'm doing. Just let me be me.
Yeah.
I'm not like finding out you're a lawyer and I'm just like, are you being a lawyer right now? Or are you doing like, it's like people see you as a comic and then they can't ever like forget that that's what you do and they like kind of like find ways to diss you about it whenever they get a chance.
Yeah.
You ever get that?
100%.
It's so
like,
annoying.
I'm not just like, there's a difference between being the funny guy or funny girl in the group
Yeah.
and like doing it on stage in front of hundreds of people.
Yes.
But like, because I'm doing that, don't make me feel bad about having that ability.
Yeah, and like sitting in like a table and like if you say something funny, they're like, oh, are you doing that because you're funny?
Mr. Comedian.
Yeah, and you're like,
like,
God damn, just let me be a person.
Yeah.
This is also just, I just have a personality.
Yeah, and when they steal something when they say something funny, they're like, oh, you can use that. You can steal that.
Yes,
It's
I
like,
hate
let me get my
that.
fucking pen and paper.
I hate that.
Yeah.
On the other end, I do like, I think that's why I like dating people that are creative, but not a comic. I do like somebody that I can talk art with. Like running a joke by somebody or letting them watch my joke.
Banter.
And like, yes, and talking about it and working on it, but not in a shitty way. Like not, only in like a positive.
Collaborative.
Yeah, or like constructive, but in like a positive way. That is so sexy to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, and I'm obsessed with her. Like I'm talking, I just really want a Jay-Z Beyonce relationship.
Oh, just.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
absolute.
Because you know she's like, so I got this beat. You know we're working on this, and he comes into the studio and he's like, yeah, and he's like, what if you did this and you did this, and you know they're collabing. Like that's so hot.
Yeah.
I love that. You know she's not going home and she's like, I got this beat, and he's like, oh, so you think you're hot shit? You think you can rap, B? You know he's not doing that. He's like hyping her up.
Yeah.
That's hot.
You want that support.
That's
what
hot.
about physically though, green flag?
Physically green.
What's your biggest?
I've been so into tattoos.
Really?
And like visible
I'm
tattoos.
starting my sleeve right there.
It's a really good
Are you
start.
getting going right now?
That looks like you fell on a tattoo gun. It looks like you slipped.
I slipped on a tattoo.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, this one actually does look like I slipped because that's terrible.
Yeah, it sure as heck is.
Yeah. And that one too. No big deal.
Yeah. Looks like you spilled a chocolate milkshake.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, where can we find you on socials, Katherine Blanford?
It's Katherine Blanford on pretty much everything, or Katherine Blanford Comedy. And I have a special out on YouTube for free $99 called Catholic Cowgirl.
Catholic Cowgirl. How'd you come up with that name?
I talk about like my country family and how I was like a wannabe cowgirl. And then I have a story about growing up Catholic at the end. That's it's one of those things I'm like, you'll get it when you see it.
You'll get it when you see it. She also talks a lot about hospice. Katherine, thank you so much for coming on First Pod in the new studio. I want to thank Brandon TV, Remix, Jungle Tea. I am going to go measure my penis now. Thanks, guys.